Jungle Book, directed by Jon Favreau. This film, it's pretty much a retelling of the classic tale, the story that we all know, with next level visuals. I'll say, like the visuals are insane. So we all saw this trailer, and one by one, we're gonna talk about what did we get from it, like what are we expecting, and what stood out to you? Because there's a lot of highlights in this trailer. There's a lot of things, but what's the one thing that stood out to each of you? We're gonna start with Jacob this time.
Oh man, so I think we should say that I think it's a straight up remake of the Disney animated Jungle Book.
Yes.
It's a straight up remake of that. It's not. Because there's an original book of the Jungle Book that's pretty much public domain. Anyone can make a movie about the Jungle Book.
Kipling.
That's why WB's doing one as well with Andy Serkis. So yeah, it's a straight up remake of the animated, and I absolutely love this trailer. There's so many movies coming out in 2016, so it's hard for me to build this most anticipated list, but it is definitely up there in my top 10 most anticipated. This trailer blew me away. At first I wasn't sure about Scarlett Johansson's voice, but halfway through the trailer, I was in.
How can you not be sure about her voice?
All right, look, I love her voice, but I don't know if it fit for the snake because you know that Scarlett Johansson.
I will listen to her do anything.
It's so soothing.
That's true. I haven't seen her yet, so I need to check that out. But dude, I wasn't sure how real they were gonna make the animals look, but they look like a real bear, a real tiger, a real snake, a real monkey, a real elephant. Like this is like a Nature Channel movie, but it's a film, like a blockbuster film with the animals talking. Like it's so rare to me. Like of course we've had this before with like Planet of the Apes and stuff like that, but I think this is gonna take it to another level. Like all the animals look great. I love that Blue is a real bear, and he's gonna talk. And that last scene blew me away when you see them strolling down the lake.
And he's on his belly.
And
yeah.
Whistles
You hear the whistle.
The bare necessities. Like, oh my goodness! You know what the biggest word for this trailer is? Nostalgia. Like, how much did it bring you back to the original animated movie?
Good point.
And just you saw all the characters you needed to see. You saw Blue, you saw Shere Khan, you saw the forget who's the one who's looking over him the whole time.
Bagheera.
The panther, right? Yeah. The panther. You saw the monkeys, the elephants. It looks like we're gonna get everything we saw in the animated trailer, but in live action. So, dude, I'm looking forward to this movie so much now. That's all I can say.
Jake?
It's a perfect trailer to me.
Yeah.
It's pretty flawless, and to think that every single piece of footage that we saw was shot in a soundstage in LA is very hard to believe.
Downtown
LA. It's remarkable what Jon Favreau did. I mean, and he said during D23 that it's going to be groundbreaking visuals or whatever, and it's very true because it absolutely blew me away, just like it did Jacob. I mean, The Jungle Book is one of my favorite animated movies of all time. I grew up on it as a kid. And as I watch this trailer, I see shot for shot remake of it, and it's gorgeous, and it gets me very excited what the possibility of this movie is. And like you were saying, to see like the real animal aspect of it,
dude, it's
is
crazy.
Very cool. But one thing that I was I was really looking forward to is hearing Idris Elba as what is it?
Shere
Khan. Okay, because I heard that the trailer D23 had his voice instead of Scarlett Johansson's. And although I love some ScarJo, I was really looking forward to hearing Idris Elba.
You're going to hear it in the next trailer.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure.
And I'm hoping I'll be able to hear some Bill Murray in there, some other guys. So
Christopher Walken.
Yeah, and I've heard he absolutely kills it, too.
Yeah.
But as far as a first trailer, it's a perfect teaser trailer. It leads into it gives us a great introduction into what Favreau and everybody's trying to do with this. And it looks like it's going to be a really, really solid live action remake.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, guys, totally. The visuals, I'll just echo what you guys said. The visuals look amazing. Jon Favreau calls it hybrid, which is a blend of CGI and photorealistic, which is why the animals look so real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's so amazing. And ScarJo's voice was so perfect. Like, it was a great move by whoever
Oh,
did the trailer.
when she hisses, oh my goodness. That was
oh my
perfect,
God,
dude.
Like, am I getting turned on right
The
now?
voice cast, man. Like, people say voice cast doesn't matter. Just get voice.
No.
I mean, trust me, there's good voice actors out there. Like, that's their job, professionals. But you can find certain celebrity actor voices that fit these roles. I think this is all perfect casting. For
Yeah,
the
you
voices.
couldn't have asked for a better cast, a voice cast, and yeah, definitely.
Except
check
maybe in Andy Serkis's.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, his is going toe to toe with this one, and yeah, and the last thing I'll mention is Jon Favreau. I really think he's found his groove again.
Looks like it.
After watching Chef, like I love that movie, and then with this one, he
It's
seems
alright.
really passionate about it, and he's I think he's gonna kill it this time around. So you guys definitely check out the Jungle Book trailer if you haven't.
Well, just real quick, I want to say something real quick.
go
So,
ahead, yeah.
how amazing was those scenes when he's running on top of the trees? Like,
That's a shot for shot out of
Dude,
the
that
feature
is
film or the animated
beautiful.
film.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
in the animated.
and just I want to say so. A lot of times people complain, "Oh, CGI is ruining Hollywood. There's too much CGI and everything." I want to hear people complain about CGI after this movie. Like, look what they can do just from the trailer. You feel like that's a real jungle. So don't tell me CGI ruins movies and like give it an excuse why you think Age of Ultron is a bad film. Like, talk to me after you watch The Jungle Book. It's gonna be incredible. I think it's gonna blow Avatar out of the water as far as visuals. Like,
Ooh,
I
bold statement.
so
I love it. I love it though.
no complaining about CGI. If you're gonna say how great this film looks, then say this looks bad if you hate CGI.
Well, I mean, it goes back to what Jon Favreau said at D23. The best kind of CGI is the kind that
You don't notice.
that you don't notice.
And even that video that you posted a month ago or so on our website,
Yes.
why CGI is ruining Hollywood, except it's not. You guys should check it out. It's a great video. I forget the name of the guy who made it, but
He's on YouTube. I think. Oh no, he's part of the film school.
yeah, but
something
that's
on
the
YouTube.
title of it. Why CGI is ruining Hollywood, except it's not. And it really makes a good point. Like when you're watching a movie, even like some like drama films or even any movie, like sometimes when you see an actor in a room, that's just a soundstage and it's
Right.
all CGI, but you don't notice it. So I just want to say, like, you guys should be thankful that we have CGI. We wouldn't have half of the movies we have today if we didn't have it. So please don't complain about it if you're gonna honor it when you like the film. If you don't like CGI, then don't like it ever. Like, I don't know. I know it's more difficult. It's more complicated
Well,
than that.
I mean,
it really is.
Yeah.
I'm
Everybody has-
oversimplifying it, but
Yeah, I mean, everybody has their own taste. Some
Yeah.
some people. I mean, like some people think Avatar is the most gorgeous freaking film ever, and other people are just like, I mean, you have your Avatars, and then you have your Indiana Jones Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
with that CGI, like the monkeys and everything, you could tell that was just like, okay,
I just feel like I think people say, all right, if the movie's good, if they love the movie, oh, the CGI was great. If they don't like the movie, the CGI was bad. But don't get me wrong, there's bad CGI and there's good CGI, but CGI is a good thing.
No,
That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
It's a great thing.
yeah, and as technology goes on, it's gonna get better. And
Definitely.
we're gonna be able to do things.
And
in
I think
films
this
that-
is the next step, honestly.
Now, which film do you think won't? Well, it's hard to say. I was gonna bring up Warcraft, Duncan Jones's Warcraft, because I hear that's has next level CGI.
Who knows, dude? That could be crazy too.
Yeah. So I mean, guys, CGI is a tool, and if used right, it can.
It's only gonna get better.
It can do good stuff. Yeah. So check out the Jungle Book trailer. I wrote about it on the site. You can find it on there, and let us know what you think. Did you like this? Did you not? We've already had a couple comments on the site. I love the conversation, guys. Keep telling us what you think. We want to hear. And the film releases on April 7th, 2016.